And welcome back to Wind Waker, where there are no cutscenes this episode.
No cutscenes.
None.
A pure video.
It is just pure 27 and a half minutes of mostly exploration.
This is the way LPs were meant to be.
It was.
This is it. This is peak Let's Play.
Mm-hmm.
27 minutes of bullshit.
So, now that all of the Kuroks are gone, except for two, Makar is just going to sit here. He's going to practice for the rest of the game.
I bet he's gonna get real good.
He's going to get super good.
You can't say he's not committed.
And the only other Kurok that stayed behind is the guy who makes blue potions in exchange for seeds for you. Anyway, about a day has passed since Link went into that fucking dungeon and killed a giant plant, so our figurine should be done.
Hey,
Should.
you can't trust these artists.
Wiggly. So, occasionally, the post box will wiggle, and when it's wiggling, that means it has a letter for you.
Please stop looking in our post boxes.
It's very rude. You're reading other people's private letters.
Just because it's wiggling doesn't mean it's wiggling for you. God.
Jeez.
Actually, if it is wiggling, it means it is exclusively for us.
Yeah.
How does that work then? Like, if it's for someone else?
I don't know.
Is it some like kind of magic thing where it's like, oh, it'll only wiggle for you?
So Kamali's dad gave us a piece of heart for free.
Oh, nice job, dingus.
Well, to be fair, if the King of Red Lions has to say something to you, you cannot land inside of him when you jump.
Oh, really?
Really.
Huh.
He will not talk to you unless you are swimming in the water, which is kind of rude, to be honest.
Well, yeah, because otherwise he has to bend his neck back really far.
Yeah, and he already did that enough at Windfall, so
Yeah.
I guess it kind of hurts still. It's like when you sleep wrong and then your neck's just sore all day.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Christ.
that's the worst.
Anyway, up this long-ass ladder, we have the shortcut to the Nintendo Fun Club.
Replacing the Nintendo eShop soon. Not the eShop, the Club Nintendo, that's the one.
Club Nintendo.
Yeah. So, if you only have one figurine being worked on, he'll tell you exactly which room it is. Otherwise, he's just like, well, I forgot where I put them all, even if they are all in the same room.
Good.
But it's fine. I mean, they can only do so much. But, look at that. It's a figurine way back here. You can look at him, and you can inspect, like, his description, and it'll tell you all about him. It's a nice figure viewer.
Best take a good look. The scalpers will be coming for him soon.
Mm-hmm. You can buy Go Mario on Amazon.com for, like, $70.
Fucking gross.
Earlier this week, I had to go do groceries, and before I left, I checked to see if my local games retailer on their website had put up pre-orders for the Yarn Yoshi Amiibo yet. They hadn't. I went out, I was back home in 20 minutes, and by the time I was back, the pre-orders had gone up and were sold out.
Yeah, it sucks. I managed to get the pre-order for all the 3 combo figures of the Splatoon guys.
I only managed to get the, well, here in Europe, or I guess in all PAL territories, they have the squid one comes with a special version of the game, and I
Yeah,
managed
that's
to
right.
get that.
Anyway, we're gonna play a fun little mini game in this quadrant right here. This is basically all that's here. Every square has an island in it, and every island has something to do, although not all islands are created equal.
No.
So we can play a boat game for 30 rupees.
I bet it's gonna be a boatload of fun.
I thought that guy was like, hey, you want to sell your boat to me for 30 rupees?
That's a pretty bad deal.
Yeah, it is.
Anyway, so you get 4 minutes to go around this entire course and jump over barrels and collect money. And if you hit the vertical barrels like this, if you hit them head on and not just bounce off them like I did, then you'll fall out of your boat. And there's also, like, mines and stuff. But there's 150 rupees over here, so it's a pretty good investment.
It's 4 times return. Or 5
Mm-hmm.
times. Shit. Basic math. Ah.
Well, that's if you can get all of them. I don't get all of them, but it's enough. It's enough to get, like, a good chunk of change. Look, I've already made a 7 rupee profit.
Yeah.
And the thing about this is, if you're going, well, what's to keep you from doing this over and over and just getting 1 billion rupees from the start? You get 10 seconds off your time every time you do this.
Yep.
Eventually, it'll just have too little time to even complete the course, so...
These mines are incredibly conspicuous.
Mm-hmm.
Like, not only are they above water, they also have skulls and crossbones painted on them. And another skull and crossbone flag.
Yeah, they have a Jolly Roger on them.
They're not even, like, placed well. Like, they're out the way. You wouldn't even bump into them.
I kind of appreciate not having to bump into them, because, if you ran into them too much, then the game would be really annoying.
Yeah.
Well, guess what? Unlike what the cartoons tell you, pirates are actually huge, annoying jerks.
No.
What? No.
No. Oh, there we go.
Oh.
That's basically what happens.
You got the red rupee, though.
We're good, yeah. I've got another 2 minutes to go, like, 20 feet.
Install a seatbelt on this thing or something.
Yeah, geez, come on.
That would solve a lot of problems while sailing, actually. Because while getting knocked out of your boat is less of a problem now in the HD version, in the regular version, like, every time you got love tapped, Link would just fly out of the boat.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm not going to play that game ever again, because there's way too much money in this game as it is.
Yeah.
I don't know that I've ever actually played that game. Like, ever. This part of the game is completely alien to me.
That was the second time I'd ever played that game, the first time being in my practice run.
Yeah, I think I've only ever played that on my very first playthrough of the game.
So, there's still a couple things left to do on this island, and to do that, we need to go over to that smaller island over there.
Oh no, you're almost out of magic. Oh, you're gonna make it.
I'm fine. As long as you're traveling with the wind.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. So, I completely forgot because I haven't rewatched this recently. We're gonna do some, Miiverse shenanigans today, yes. So, we gotta take a picture with the blue choo-choo. Yeah, that's good. Yup. So, now we're gonna take care of this so that way... Oh yeah, blue choo-choos... they only give you their jelly once. Every time afterwards, if you kill them or try to use your hook thing to get the jelly out of them, you just get a yellow rupee instead.
Even if you turn off the game?
Yeah, even if you turn off the game, they only give it to you once. Ever.
You know, even if they didn't, change anything else apart from being able to take selfies, that would completely validate, releasing this game all over again.
Well, I sent that message out, and, well...
That's a
very
good message.
Nice.
I did that for you.
Thank you, that's very appreciated. Go watch my Let's Play of Super Mario 3D World, thank you.
Yes. Anyway, these guys, they will spawn infinitely in this cave, so you don't want to spend a lot of time fighting them. Just throw your boomerang at the 3 crystals and be good to go. Although they do get in your way, so... Can't wait for me. Jerk, no. Stop it.
You know, one thing that's always irritated me about this game is the sound those guys make. I hate it.
I love it.
It's so fucking annoying.
Hey.
We've got a submarine chart, and we know where all the
Nice.
submarines are. It's kind of useless when you're using a guide like I am, but who cares?
Oh, well.
If you weren't, then that's the way to find them.
The charts look so much cooler than they actually are, because they don't really do anything super great for you, but they look cool.
Yeah. Anyway, that's all this island has for us.
I was gonna say kind of like the compass, but not even. The compass doesn't even look cool.
No.
No.
At least it's not made out of, like, shiny material anymore like it was on the N64.
Yeah, what's up with that?
Yeah. That was weird. Speaking of submarines...
Compass more like topaz.
Oh.
I forget what's in the submarine. I'll probably remember as soon as I see it.
It's a subway.
Actually... Oh. Eat fresh. Buy 1 billion of our subs and we might send you a copy of Uncharted 3.
I mean, you can't get fresher than right out on the open sea.
No way,
Yeah.
man.
Take care of those fucking bats, because bats are annoying as shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Please use the correct name, Keese. Thank you.
Oh, I'm sorry. But, we still gotta get more joy pendants, because... After all, we need like 20 of them.
I order my subways with extra keys.
Hmm.
I'm partial to the meatball myself.
I don't eat Subway, I think their food is gross.
There are no subways in my country.
I have not eaten Subway
Truly
for
third world,
years.
third world hell.
You'll never know the joy of eating fresh.
Nope.
Well, I mean, Europe's a small place. You could just drive out of his country in like half an hour and find another one.
Yeah, absolutely. That's how it works. Mm-hmm.
That's totally how it works, says the man who has never been outside of America in his life.
Hey, you live in the UK. That's a small place. You can probably drive from one end to the other in like 30 minutes, right? No.
I mean, it takes that long to even get out of any big city.
Yeah.
Even I know it takes a little longer than that, so it's like, what, 4 hours from one end of the UK to the next?
Yeah. Probably more, actually. Like, it takes me 30 minutes to
okay.
get to fucking work, so...
Well, I mean, it depends on how much time you can spend on the highway.
Hmm.
And what time of day it is.
Yeah, that's true. And also what day it
Yeah.
is.
Hey, goodbye, Link.
See ya! Anyway, now I'm just checking to see where to go next, and I totally don't remember because I did not get a chance to watch this video ahead of time.
Whoop,
Whoops. Okay, well, that was embarrassing.
Sometimes the Swift sale isn't as good as as the advertisements make it out to be.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're gonna go get this big ol' glowing pillar of light, and the best thing about the fucking gamepad is that if you open up the treasure chart and have that chart open up to the same island, you can see exactly where the X is in relation to you.
That's good.
So you don't
Yeah,
have to
that is
spend like
good.
1.5 billion years trying to find where, trying to be positioned just right. Because I am awful at positioning myself correctly with pillars of light like that and circles of light and stuff.
Anyway, welcome to my Minecraft LP.
Damn it, I was gonna make that joke.
Well, too late.
I did always find the pillars of light kind of irritating, though. Like, once you get near it, it should just be like, "Hey, you found it, good job." But no.
Yeah, no. Or, like, I wish they would stay lit even when you got right
Yeah.
up next to them.
Yeah.
Because it gets really annoying, especially when we do a certain thing later on in this video, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, look, it's another one of these guys.
Hey.
Blue choo-choos also electrify themselves, so if you try to attack them willy-nilly, they will give you a rude shock.
Oh. I wonder if they give you the blue jelly again if you somehow mess up and don't catch it.
I'm not sure. I've never actually messed it up, because I'm always so paranoid about messing up that I just use the grappling hook instead.
Yeah, it's understandable.
But yes, I'm getting a lot of use out of this map this episode.
Hey, you put work into it, yeah?
Yeah, you gotta make that work pay off.
Yeah.
Yep.
Whoa!
Uh-oh.
Okay, and this is the Big Octo. There are a couple Big Octos out in the ocean. You can always tell when they are nearby because there's a bunch of seagulls that fly around them. And the easiest way to take care of them is to just throw the boomerang into their stupid eyeballs. Some Big Octos have more eyeballs than others. I think this is the least amount of eyeballs it can have is 4. And I think the most it can have is 12.
That sounds right.
Yeah.
On one hand, I want to say that I wish there was more stuff like this in the game. Like to make the ocean a little more interesting, but then on the other hand, I don't want to be interrupted every 2 minutes
Yeah.
by stuff like this happening.
Yeah. Becomes like a fucking Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
Go on a random encounter every 5 seconds.
Anyway, we killed the big octopus, so we're gonna get a reward from one of the great fairies. And I'm super glad that they are not, like, creepy ladies with triangle boobs dressed in ivy
Oh,
anymore.
yeah. I was glad about that too, but I think they are kind of strange in this game.
Yeah, but...
I mean, a lot less weird than they were, but, yeah. They are kind of weird looking.
So now we have double magic meter,
Nice.
Hey.
which is perfect for a thing I think we're about to go do right now, maybe? I don't remember.
Imagine how long you could float with all that magic.
Yeah, actually, imagine
Whoa.
how long it would take to float with all that magic.
Power of the swift sail.
Yeah.
When that boomerang came back, it looked like it should have just hit Link in the head. He didn't catch it.
I was also going to show off a couple of the messages in the bottles that I got, but none of them were interesting or funny enough.
Oh, no good jokesters on the Miiverse.
No.
Not even, like, funny by accident ones.
No.
Because those are the best, in my experience.
Actually, there was one funny by accident one, but it had a spoiler in it, so... Yeah.
Samurai put Goku in Smash.
So this is the official Rito Birdman contest. And the goal here is to float as far as you can.
Oh.
And if you do it, then you get a special prize. If not, then you waste some money. I mean...
And everyone's valuable time.
Well, yeah. Don't worry, I cut out most of my failures.
Oh, I didn't mean ours. I just meant all these people.
Oh.
Are also mine. It's not like I was watching anime before we started recording this.
Anime is garbage and belongs in the trash. Thank you. This has been a PSA.
The more you know.
Public surfers anime.
Anyway, this actually can be kind of tough because the goal... They very kindly mark the goal for you. Also, this guy has a Waluigi mustache.
Oh my god.
What if he is Waluigi? He has a very similar nose, too.
Yeah, he
Man,
does,
yeah.
actually.
He's not as tall, though.
Yeah, and his legs aren't gangly enough.
Yeah.
But this is actually tougher than it looks because, one, you have to have the wind facing the right direction. And two, you need to hit at least 2 of those whirlwinds, but you can't go at too much of an angle because then you'll lose too much forward momentum.
Yeah.
So, it's kind of difficult to do, and it took me a couple of tries. So, I'm going to show you my first failure, and then I'm going to show you my success. So, no.
I always thought it was really dumb that they don't just automatically set the wind course right for you.
Yeah.
Splish.
Splish.
Sploosh. 152 yards. Well, that's okay, I guess.
Yeah.
This guy's gonna tell us the secrets that I just told you as I was doing that course, which is to get the wind blowing at your back and then hit the tornadoes. But again, you can't do it at too much of an angle, or even if you hit them both, you will lose too much forward momentum and run out of magic before you can hit the goal.
So you picked up 6 Miiverse posts and none of them were any good at all?
No.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Kinda sucked.
Yeah.
They were either no good or they were spoilery. And,
Link is a ghost.
Wow, spoilers.
I much prefer the method of Miiverse that Mario 3D World had, where they just scroll some at the top of the end of the level, but I mean that's kind of hard to do in Wind Waker because there's no set levels.
Yeah, I guess you could do it at the end of dungeons, maybe?
Or while you're sailing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, it looks like I'm not going to make it, but this is the successful
No, you're totally going to make that.
But then again, it wouldn't be very fun to be sailing, and then suddenly at the top you see, oh, Ganon is actually Zelda.
Fuck. I'm gonna have to bleep that.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh no.
$260. I actually think that is a personal best.
Nice.
It also wouldn't be fun to be sailing along and then suddenly you see a message that says, I have a big D. Like, yeah, thanks.
Thanks, Groose.
You're sailing around. You're sailing around and you just see first. And then you're sailing around and you see another first.
Yep.
God.
Rate, like, subscribe, thank you.
Please, this message.
So I've been playing a lot of Mortal Kombat 10, and one of the best fatalities in that game is playing as Cassie Cage, who is Johnny Cage's daughter.
Yeah.
And one of her fatalities is that she hits the person in the jaw with, like, a police stick so hard that their jaw unhinges, and then she takes a selfie with them? And then she uploaded it to a site called Friendship. And, every once in a while, you see the comments scrolling up as it goes along, and one of the comments can be first, but I think it is programmed to never be the first comment.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's appropriate. Good. Yeah.
Also, we all know how to take care of these guys, so, we're just gonna skip most of this fight because, I mean, we've seen it.
What if those aren't eyes, but just horrible ulcers?
Then we're doing him a favor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By beating the shit out of him.
No, don't do that. That's how you leave scars.
This one had a piece of heart. Yeah, we're just going all over the place because the world has opened up and I am abusing that generosity maliciously. Although it kind of isn't, because I think this is how most people play Zelda anyway. As soon as the world opens up, it's like, how many heart pieces can I get?
No, that's not how I do it.
Yeah, that's not how I do it either.
At least not on my first playthrough.
No.
On my first playthrough, I usually don't do any side stuff. Or at least very little.
Weird, because when I play Zelda, like, that is my first thought every time, is like, how open is the world, and how much stuff can I get right now?
I usually like to go exploring, but, like, I don't usually do it for too long. I'm like, alright, what's the lay of the land like? And I'll take a look around. I'm like, alright, back to it, I guess.
So, you'll notice that I have already prepped for the inevitable blue choo-choo.
Uh-huh.
So...
There he is.
Oh man, I thought he was going to be in the chest.
That would be great. Oh, but there's a second one!
Oh no!
This is the only island that has 2 of them, I think. I could be mistaken.
In the whole game?
Yeah, the only island in the whole game that has 2 blue choo-choos on it at the same time.
And it's shaped like a crescent moon, so I guess this is the Blue Moon Island.
Hmm.
It only shows up every once in a while.
Twice a year, I think. I don't know why it left me going back to the boat every time.
Is this part supposed to be this quiet? This seems wrong.
Yeah, I think it still thinks it's night, so it's still trying to start the daytime
Okay.
song. So
Yeah. Oh, there it goes.
Hey.
Yep. And there's another submarine.
These are the worst submarines. Why is the door at the top just open?
Yeah, 'cause
You're all
know.
gonna drown.
yeah. It's gonna fill with water. They try to dive.
Oh, hey, look, it's this dude. So let's go down in there and fight. What? Okay. Well, it counted.
Killed himself by flinging itself into the abyss.
I laughed for a rather long time when I saw that, and I was like, "Oh, okay,
That's good.
I didn't know that could happen."
He ran into the wall so hard he hyper-compressed himself.
Anyway, this submarine is all about just killing a shitload of these dudes until all the skulls start lighting up the room, and then you'll be good.
Why are there flowers on the floor? I've just noticed that. What's up with that?
They're mourning the death of all these innocent creatures.
Oh, okay.
I don't think they're innocent, Jordan. I'm pretty sure those spears have been used before.
Yeah, to defend themselves from you.
These things are literally the devil. I'd just like to point that out.
I just find it weird that this is like the first Zelda game, I think, that introduced a goblin and hobgoblin equivalent to the orc moblin.
Yeah.
I think this is the first one.
Well, Ocarina of Time didn't really have any of those enemies, so yeah.
No, it didn't, yeah.
Well, it had moblins in the forest when you were an adult, but
Yeah.
it's easy to forget them because they were just...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Anyway, they stick around after you're done killing them, so they can be hella rude and occasionally stab you off the ladder 3 times. Thank you, practice run.
Yeah, see, that's why I don't like them. That's why I think they're annoying.
Anyway, next time we're gonna do even more exploring
Whoa.
because we are definitely not done yet.